Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks Constant video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the Bourrasque, a tier 8 French medium tank that's premium, and it's a 2-shot autoloader that does 360 damage per shot. So this is a very fun, very versatile medium tank. I actually like it very much, and I think it's one of the hardest tier 8s to 3 mark in the game, so it's pretty impressive. So let's go over the equipment and crew skills I have on this tank. So my equipment is advanced optics, advanced concealment, gun stabilizer, and enhanced target info. My skills are born leader, rapid loading, sixth sense, silent driving, situational awareness, steady aim, green thumb, camouflage expertise, and muffle shot. So I have my Bourrasque set up as I've set it up with camo perks and view range. Setting up with camo and view range in mind, and maybe a little bit of accuracy and rate of fire with the rapid loading. So yeah. Also, we're on one of my favorite maps, which is Abbey, and it's actually one of the maps I did call a Colabano on, which is actually really nice. So now this is one of the best things about the Bourrasque. It can stay hidden and just put 2 shots into your target. I think the inner clip reload is like 2 seconds, so in 2 seconds you're doing 720 damage, and it's very nice and very powerful. You can deliver that two shots and get out of trouble. And goodbye, Batchat Told Chief. That was a very nice, secure kill on that tank. Unluckily for me, I didn't pan the Yazzie, so yeah, now I get to run. Basically, how you play the tank is you can play it in different ways. One is like, be that tank, be like a light tank, and just be the spotter of your team. Or the second way is like, just run in with your 2 shells. Run in with your 2 shells, pop them, and get out. Reload, and run in again. Shoot the 2 shells, and run out. So basically like that. That's another way. Another way is just basically use your concealment. Use bushes and stuff like that, so you won't get spotted while you're firing behind a bush. Different ways I like to play the Bourrasque. It's very fun. So, 3 minutes into the game, and it's already a 5v12. There's a 43 bis. Hello, 43 bis. Unluckily for me, I tracked that guy, which means I'm going to have to do an entire reload just to kill the 43 bits. So right now, this is winnable. Believe it or not, this is very winnable. And I knew it when I was playing this game. I was like, okay, I have to focus, I have to concentrate, and I have to like take out tanks very quickly. I'm a Bourrasque. I don't have that much armor, but I do have concealment, view range, and mobility, and a dangerous 2-shot autoloader on my side. So here's the light tank coming up to try to get me. It's type 62. Came back here, and hello. I've actually missed that shot. Luckily for me, the artillery actually shotguns the type 62. So, oh well. Now it's down to a 4v9, so we managed to take out 3 tanks, and they managed to take out 1 tank. If we keep going through this path, we may actually win this. So right here, I was like, okay, so I have to flank the guys that my 3 teammates are fighting, so I gotta look at the tank's health. So basically right there I was looking at the tank's health, and that's a very scary tank to meet, and that was the Bourrasque that did 800 damage to me. So basically what I was doing when I was looking at the tanks, I was looking how much health they had and and which tank would be my target to take down. Obviously, that Bourrasque is my target to take down, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Like right here, I'm sneaking up side of Udez, and I was like, okay, I killed the Yazi and I killed the Udez, and I really wanted to kill that Bourrasque because that'd be a very, very dangerous target. So now, with those 2 tanks dead and the remaining of my allies falling, now I am in a 1v7 situation, and I'm also in a very tricky location. I'm in a spot where it's really hard to get out without getting spotted and only have 135 hit points to play around with. I am getting spotted. I turned left in case they fire as soon as I went undetected. So there's artillery. Now I was like, okay, I have to go this way. It's the only way to live. So if I don't get spotted by artillery, hey, that's fine by me. There's the Bourrasque. I mean, not Bourrasque. The Bourrasque. Goodbye, Bourrasque. I really didn't want to get spotted here, but that's okay because I have... Now, right here kind of scared me because the broom bar and the heavy tank were like coming after me. I was like, okay, I have to reset the base, but I have to get to the base. And there was 2 tanks in the way, so I went far left and down the lane. That's pretty much because of my amazing concealment. My plan was just sit in the middle, somewhere over here, and just spot the tank and shoot behind a bush. And that's basically what I did. But I pulled out in front. There's a Type 59 too, put 1 shell into him. So now it's a 1v5. Now this was a very risky maneuver because you can kill yourself often on those stairs. Right here, I'm trying to be... When you're in these situations, you gotta be very unpredictable, and you also have to keep moving. You have to focus off tanks one by one. You can't let the enemy tanks like group up. Now here's an important kill on the Bourrasque, and goodbye Bourrasque. Now, this is where I mess up. That broom bar just fired, and I knew the Type 59 2 was coming for me, and I was like, okay, I can go around the A1 line, the A line, and just get out of here, and just try to sneak behind the side of the Type 59 2. But no, this is what I was planning to do, which was my mistake. Why was it a mistake? Well, let's take this into consideration. The Type 59 2 was over there on the base, and the broom bar just fired, and they were over there with the Abbey. So basically, if I headed towards the broom bar, I knew they wouldn't be loaded because I was too fast. And by the time I got into the Abbey, the Type 59 2 would still not have a shot into me. It may have got a shot into me, well, close to a shot, if, like, when I was about to enter the Abbey. So basically, I should have, instead of trying to do what I did do, I should have went towards the broom bar and just ran that direction. I could have definitely won that because I looked at the tanks when I died, and I was like, oh, those tanks, I could have killed those tanks. Very easy. Anyway, I could have did a 1v7, a victory 1v7, and the Bourrasque on Abbey. Another Call of Endless Metal on Abbey. You know what? I'm talking for too much. So, remember, like, comment, subscribe. I'll remember SLAPAFISH because of always not. And peace out. See ya.